Hi everyone, my name is Angela from Angela Stitches and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to start by working on my evergreen angel because I really want to get a lot of progress on this. So I've already started a bit around her chest area and going to work on her hair below her arms. So starting from this area, I'm going to focus on finishing her hair section. And it's only a couple of color changes, so I don't think it's going to take that long. And I really want to sit down and work on her a lot longer, but I've been really busy lately and just couldn't sit myself down and work on my projects. That's why my videos are kind of short and I'm not posting as often as I did before. Um, but I think I'm gonna take a break from work one day this week and just cross stitch all day because I think I need it. And kind of wanna just binge watch a TV show on Netflix and just cross stitch for several hours because that's kind of nice. So yeah, but I'm gonna try to work on this for maybe an hour tonight and see how much progress I get on this. So I'll see you in a little bit. So it's been about an hour and I worked on two of the colors on her hair and it's looking really good so far, and I need another brown to fill in the empty spaces. So yeah, I think it looks really pretty. I just really enjoy stitching hair in designs. I don't know, I just really like long hair and different hairstyles. And I have really long hair, but I don't really style it anymore. But I used to use a curling iron every day to curl my hair. And I have a lot of hair, just long, thick black hair. Well, actually, it's more like dark brown now, and it's a lot thinner than before. But like my baby pictures, my parents told me when I was born I had a full set of hair, and they still talk about how it looked like I already had a haircut when I was born. Because usually when babies are born, they only have a little bit of hair or no hair at all. But I was born with a full set of hair like a bob. Um, and my friends and people around me when I was in school, they used to always comment about my hair and thought I was super diligent about everything that I do just by seeing how I cut my hair every day. But honestly, I just curl my hair one day and my hair just stays that way for days until I wash my hair. And my hair just keeps the curls really well, even though it used to be pretty thick. But now I don't know, I'm just too lazy to do anything with my hair, but I used to love playing with my hair. I used to curl it, straighten it, and braid it. I used to bleach it too and dye it, but right now it's just long dark hair and I have a slight natural wave to my hair, but yeah, instead of playing with my own hair, I think I like to stitch a lot of projects with big long hair. I think it's really pretty. And one of the projects that I'm itching to start is Garden of Prelude by Mirabilia. I'll put a picture here when I edit this video, but it's one of the recent releases, and it's an image of a girl playing a violin, and she's wearing like a mint color dress, I think, and I really love that color. But she also has really long black hair, and I think that's really pretty. So I might start that project pretty soon. But yeah, that was a super long talk about hair, but let me know if you have any design elements that you really like in cross stitch patterns. I really like stitching roses and cats and girls with long pretty hair. I think those are the things that catches my attention when I buy charts. So let me know what you like to stitch. I know a lot of people like stitching houses. I think houses are really cute too. But yeah, so that's all the stitching that I'm gonna do for today, but tomorrow I'll probably work on my unicorn. So I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm gonna work on the wings today with the metallic DMC or DMC metallic, and I looked at the chart and there's not that much to do with the metallic, so it shouldn't be too stressful. So I'm gonna work on that right now, and later I'll talk a little bit about Silks for You Silk because I got some questions about it, and I also kind of want to see how much progress I have on those projects. So I'll talk about that later when I finish working on the wings. So that took a lot longer than I thought it would because DMC metallic is just yuck, horrible to work with. It frays so much. I only had like 20 stitches to do, I think. Not even that, but I don't know, the floss just keeps slipping out of the needle and it tangles really well. But I got it done, so I'm happy with it. And I also did some of the white on the wings too. And I just started on the pink background, but I think I'll work on that tomorrow, so I just left it parked. But let me talk about my projects that I use Silks for You Silks. So I have two projects that I stitch with the Silks for You Silks. So one of them is Nightmare by Courtney Collection. And is it this way? I think it's this way. Or is this upside down? But so I have two colors, and this is for my other project. And I'll talk about this project a little bit later. But for this project, I got this color, and it goes from a dark purple to blue to like a dark teal. It's very pretty. And this is a full hank. And the question that I got was if the price was reasonable, because it might seem a little expensive, but if you calculate how much a skein of silk is, it's really not that pricey at all. It's actually really affordable, I think, compared to the skein of silk. So this is on 40 count fabric, so I'm using one strand of the Silks for You silk, and the coverage is really good because these are really plump, even just stitching with one strand. And this is a color and cotton fabric called patina in 40 count. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, the coverage is really good with just one strand, and it's just so pretty and so soft. So in my opinion, it's not pricey at all, and this is gonna last you a very long time, I think, especially with a project like this, because I'm only using one strand to stitch. So for a comparison, I have this project, and this is Life After Death by Long Dog Samplers. And this is on a 32 count fabric, and I'm using two strands to stitch. So this is going to be it's going to be a big piece. And this too, the coverage is really good. And let me show you the silk. So this is a very bright color compared to my other one. It goes from an electric blue to a light turquoise color to a slight purplish blue. So yeah, like I said, I'm stitching this 2/2 on 32 count. And I can't remember the name of this fabric, but if I put this side by side, so 2/2 on 32 count and 1/2 on 40 count. And the coverage is really good on both projects, and the colors are super pretty. So yeah, I actually really want to get more of the Silks for You silk, but I don't have a project to work on. But one of my viewers actually had told me that Long Dog Samplers have a design called Pandemic. They designed it and letting people download it for free for 7 days as a thank you. And I think it's a really pretty design, and I also downloaded it myself. And I think the free download might end by the time I upload this video, but I think most of you already know about it. But I think I might get another hank of silk later in the year to work on this or on the pandemic project because it's a really beautiful design, and I also really love the message behind it. But I'm thinking about stitching that project if I do get a hank of silk. I'm thinking about, I saw this one color that goes from a blue to a mauve color to a light pink color, and I thought that was a really pretty color. But I also think like a foresty green would look really cool too. But I don't know. I just want all of their silks. So yeah, but looking at this project, I actually really wanna work on Nightmare sometime soon. So I might work on this next week. Um, Sorry, I'm just having trouble speaking right now. But I wanna at least wanna know what part this is. So maybe I'll work on this next week. And let me show you a close-up because I don't think the colors are showing well. So I hope you can see the color changes to a dark teal to a dark purple. So yeah, the colors are super pretty. So I'm gonna try to work on this next week, but this week I'm gonna focus on my unicorn and my evergreen angel. So if you have any more questions about my projects, let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. I just worked on my evergreen angel, so I finished the dark part of her hair, and I really like the wavy look. I think it's super pretty. And I worked on her arms a little bit as well. So yeah, it looks really good so far. And I'm gonna work on this tomorrow as well. But today I mostly spent time making more scissor fobs because I noticed that I was getting low on the scissor fob section in my Etsy shop. So let me show you what I worked on today. So I have these that I'm working on. So I have 6 here and 2 more on this one. And I like to have these boxes when I work because it's much more manageable to assemble them. And I like to see everything all at once before finalizing the color combinations and the charms and the components. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with how they all look together. And so I might go with this, and let me show you some of the elements in detail. So I like to add something at the end, and in these I'm adding a tassel on each of the scissor fobs, but also a different charm element. And I don't know the names of the beads right now, so I can't name them, but I have it recorded, so when I put them up on my Etsy shop, it'll be in the description box. But it's a mix of genuine stones and some freshwater pearls, but also imitation beads like plastic and glass beads. And all of the scissor fobs will have this clasp, and I really like this because these are really good quality and fit on most scissors. So let me show you the charms close up. So I'm actually really excited about these. These are kind of like Halloween themed with dark colors, and I like these because these are spiders. One of them is, this is a spider web, and this is a bigger spider. And yeah, these are actually my favorites. It's kind of creepy, but in a cute way, so I really like those. And then I have this ring. It's like an engagement diamond ring charm, and I thought it goes really well with the pearls of the scissor fob. So I chose this one for that, and it's like an elegant scissor fob. And this is a pair of scissors. I thought it was really cute, and I find it funny because it's a pair of scissors on a scissor fob that will go on a pair of scissors. So I thought that was really cute. And oh, I have this tiny ring. This is a smaller version of the engagement ring charm, and I decided to have the scissor fob longer and have a smaller charm on this purple one. And it's so tiny, and I think it's really cute. And this one too, I have the scissor fob a little bit longer and added a smaller charm to balance out the look of it, if that makes sense. And it's a little hand, and the hand position reminds me of our hands when we stitch. So it looks like it's holding a needle almost. So I thought that was really cute. And this, I really love the details on this one. It's a butterfly and it has textures on the wings. So I really like that one. And this is a little different. This is a cameo design of a woman, and I don't have a tassel for this one yet, but I'm planning on adding a dark blue or a black tassel onto this one. So yeah, I really like how these turned out, and I tried different looks or styles, I guess. So like these two, to me these are more elegant with the pearls and because of the color scheme. And I'll have the names of the stones on the description when I put these on my Etsy shop, but it almost looks like marble on these. And these pastel ones are really cute too, and these just look shiny white, but these actually have slight textures on them, and it looks really cool. I like adding textures on things, so I use these instead of just plain white ones. And these, I really like these, so let me bring this up close. So these are a mix of different colors, and it has like mint colors and some oranges, pink and blue, and bits of yellow, and I think it's super pretty. So yeah, you see all the colors on this one. And these are kind of hard to see, but these are sparkly beads. I don't know if you could tell, but some are iridescent and some are faceted. And these are some stones that I can't really remember the names of right now, but it's a bit transparent in some places, like crystals. And the small blue beads are real lapis lazuli beads, one of my favorite stones, so I included a couple of those in there. So yeah, that's everything about my new scissor fobs, and I usually don't make multiple of these. because I like to make different things every time, and it's much more fun that way. I did make a couple of scissor fobs that were exactly the same before, and I don't know, I just took out the fun of it. So yeah, these will be added to the shop in July with some other things that I'm working on. And let me know if you have a favorite or if you have a color that you would like me to make. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. So if you want to be updated about my shop, please follow my Etsy shop Instagram account. I'll have it up on the screen here, but also in the description box below as well. So yeah, tomorrow I'll come back again to show you more progress on my evergreen angel. So I'll see you tomorrow. So I just finished working on the pink background and also some blue here. And I tried to finish this unicorn. It's like a unicorn far back in the background, and once it's backstitched, it's gonna look more like a unicorn, but I couldn't find one of the DMC, so I couldn't finish it tonight. But if I zoom in, I think you could kind of tell it's a unicorn. So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish that tomorrow, and I worked on the unicorn first because that way I can just fill in the background with the pink without counting anything. So I'm gonna try to finish the unicorn and then do the background and then do the back stitching. And there's another castle way far back in the background, and before the back stitching it really didn't look like anything, so I wanted to see what it looked like with the back stitching, so I did that a long time ago. So I know this unicorn is going to look really cute once I do the back stitching. I'll put a picture here what this looks like when it's finished, because I don't have the physical magazine because I got the digital magazine in my old iPad, and I can't seem to open it anymore because the iPad is so old and I haven't updated it in so long. But I did print out 2 sets of working copies of this design just in case. So that's how I'm working on this project. But yeah, so that's all I worked on this project, and maybe tomorrow I'll start working on my Nightmare by Courtney collection because I just really wanted to work on this. So I'll probably have 3 projects going at the same time this weekend, so including my Evergreen Angel, that'll be 3. And I also worked on my Evergreen Angel today, so I'll show you that in a little bit, but let me show you what Nightmare looks like, because I still don't know which way is up. So this is, oh yeah, this looks right, I think. Yeah, so this round thing is the hinge. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit and see how much progress I get done on this. I just really love the silk that I'm using for this project and the fabric, and I think I talk about this every time I work on this project, but the fabric I'm using is called Patina by Color and Cotton, and I think that fits really well because this is a metal helmet. So yeah, very excited to work on this project tomorrow. And then I worked on Evergreen Angel, so I got some of the acrylic done today. So let me get a piece of paper. So the acrylic is really sparkly, so I don't know if you could even see it, but I worked on this section right here and also on this side and came down to the bottom of the dress. So this is where the design ends, I think right about here. And I usually like to get to the end of the design just to make sure I have enough fabric, or perforated paper in this case, even though I measure it quite a few times. So yeah, I think it looks really good so far. So for my plans this weekend, I'm gonna work on these 3, the Unicorn, Nightmare, and Evergreen Angel. And I'm gonna work on all 3, but I'm mainly going to focus on Evergreen Angel. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. So thank you so much for watching and commenting, and let me know if you have any questions about my projects, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!